The results-driven Merrimack Valley Chamber of Commerce invites you to connect your business with 1,000 other companies just like yours, including education and workforce development, healthcare, professional services, manufacturing, retail, nonprofit, trades and vocations, hospitality, among many others, and benefit with chamber programs and services such as government affairs, energy and economic development, small business assistance, networking opportunities, women in business programs, young people in business programs, and more. We invite your business to become a starring member of the Merrimack Valley Chamber today and see what a difference this chamber will make for you. Join your community's most trusted, effective, and relevant business network connection today.
Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Merrimack Valley Chamber Means Business program. I'm here with three great guests today. I'm here with Adrian, Donna, and Liz. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So first off, I know you're all with different associations, all relating to the Psychological Center. So I'm going to have Liz kick us off and just tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name's Liz Bakanowski. I'm the Director of Development for the Psychological Center.
Perfect. And Donna?
My name is Donna Kivlin. I am the Program Director for Pegasus House.
And Adrian?
I am Adrian Bradshaw. I am the Program Director of Women's View in Lawrence.
Perfect. Well, first off, thank you all for joining us here.
Thank you.
And thank you for all you do. I know you do a lot of great things for our members in the community, so thank you for being here today to tell our community about what you do. I'm going to start off with Liz. Tell us how you're all connected together. Tell us exactly what you do.
So as the Director of Development, I focused on fundraising for the organization. So a lot of the work I do involves, putting together fundraising events, grant writing, donations from the community, from community members, things of that nature.
And what does it go to? What is the Psychological Center?
So the Psychological Center is comprised of three programs: Daybreak Shelter, Women's View, and Pegasus House. Daybreak Shelter is a homeless shelter. It's located in Lawrence, Mass. And then Pegasus House and Women's View are both drug and alcohol treatment programs for women, also located in Lawrence, Mass.
Sure. And these are all great things because it helps the people that need the help. When someone goes into one of these shelters or centers, what happens? Do you train them to do something in the future? What exactly goes on there?
So at Pegasus House, it's a long-term residential program for females 18 to 25. They come in, they meet with their case manager, and we meet them where they're at. Some have backgrounds, that they deal with legal. They're on probation. We help with that. We work with probation, and we just help them learn how to live a healthy lifestyle.
And what does your center do?
So Women's View is 18 and up, and it's women dealing with substance use issues that come to us. And like right now, we have a lot of women that are coming out of jail and looking to reintegrate into society, but they need some structure first, without the restriction.
Yes.
Structure without the restriction, I guess.
No.
And so we just help them acclimate back into family dynamics, visits with their family, back into the workforce, and support them while they're doing that.
And you actually help some of these people get back into the workforce, correct, as well?
Yes.
You have an example of something like that?
Yes, so we go on phases at Pegasus House and Women's View. And the third phase of the program, they can start working. It's part-time, 20 hours, 25 hours at most, because we're trying to teach them how to reintegrate while keeping their recovery, not only from substances, but mental health as well.
Wow. Yeah.
How to deal with everyday stresses in a healthy way. So they work at Market Basket, Dollar Tree, the Get Well jobs.
Yeah.
And then they're also expected to follow all the expectations of the program, the clinical groups, their weekly goals. So there's a lot of responsibility that we put on them after the first two phases, so that by the time they graduate, we know they have all those tools to make it out on the outside.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thank you to all three of you and all everything your associations do, because I think what the people at home, they hear about this, they say it's great because they're able to go from these to actual enrollment, which is it's amazing. But the question I always say is, without you being there, where would they turn? What would happen to these people? They would have no one to look to. They see other people that have been through these programs. They know there's a way out, and I think that's amazing. So if people, at home can give back, what would they be able to give back, and how do they do it?
I can take that one. So we, we love when community members come in and volunteer in our programs. You know,
Yes.
we do at Daybreak Shelter. We serve meals there, so it's wonderful when whether it be like a church group, a school group, just a couple friends, want to come in and serve a dinner there. To the residents at Daybreak, we love to see that. Anyone who has hygiene products, anything of that nature, clothing. Things like that, because so many of the people
Do you
come.
take new and used clothing as well, or?
Yep, we do.
Oh, very
We
good.
do. So when so many of the people come into the program, they come in with nothing. So
Yes.
one of the things, especially when they first enter, is to kind of get all those things together that they need. So the hygiene products, the clothing, everything that they can.
I'm just for the people watching home. What type of clothing are they looking? What type of clothing can you use right now?
So right now, I'm gonna I'll send that over to these ladies because they really know. They're with them on a
Yeah.
daily basis.
So when we have a new resident come to the programs, they're greeted by a big sister who has a welcome basket. Towels are always needed. So in each individual welcome basket, there's towels, there's a shower caddy, hygiene products, body wash, shampoo, conditioner, deodorants, toothbrush, toothpaste, everything that you need for hygiene daily.
Yeah.
And it's theirs. We give them a journal, we give them a planner because time management is key.
Sure.
And then if they come in with the clothes on their back, they can go down in the basement of Pegasus. We've set up a donation area. So we have.
That looks like a shopping mall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So I've been able to size out
Yeah.
and hang up clothes. So hangers are always welcome. Seasonal clothes. So right now we're getting ready to go into the spring. So we're looking for the lighter jackets. But they start with the winter jackets right now. They go to each rack. They pick out at least 7 to 10 outfits. Shoes, always shoes. We have a whole selection of different kinds of shoes, sizes, and then we even have 2 tables of costume jewelry because everyone needs to feel
Sure, yeah.
nice.
No, it's great. So if when you're doing your spring cleaning, this is a great way to
Absolutely.
donate. Don't throw it out.
Bedspreads.
These people can use it
Blankets,
for
yeah.
every day. So it's great to hear.
Pillows.
How if people's, and they also take monetary donations as well, correct?
Yep.
So if someone's looking to make a donation, how do they contact you?
So they can contact me at, my name's Liz, my email or my office phone number.
Yeah, what's the best way for
So
someone to
email is
contact you?
probably best. My email is lizbakanowski@psychologicalcenter.com, and I can spell that out.
Yeah, we'll put that on the bottom.
Okay, put it on the
actually.
bottom.
Cass will
Perfect,
take
yeah.
care of it, yeah.
Excellent, perfect, yeah. So that would be the best way to contact me.
What's the website also?
It's www.psychologicalcenter.com.
That's great. As I mentioned, for the people that are part of this program, where do they turn if you're not there?
Right.
And you give them that hope to be able to move on. They get to hear from other people, I'm sure, as well, that actually been through this program, that been where they were and are now on the other side. So that's great to hear. Liz, I know you have a big program coming up on May 6th. You want to talk a little bit about that?
So we're very excited. We have our first Kentucky Derby fundraiser since prior to the pandemic.
Wow, yeah.
So we haven't had one since 2019, and it was a huge favorite event of people in the community. Everybody really enjoyed it. It's a really fun event. So it's a Kentucky Derby themed fundraiser. It's going to be at the Haverhill Country Club May 6th. We're just really excited. It's going to have games and prizes. We're going to have some great entertainment. We're going to have a hat contest, of course, food, kind of
Most
all the
importantly,
things.
so,
yes,
yes.
all those, so it'll be a really fun time. We're really, excited to get community members back involved, get them, face-to-face interactions with people again. It's been a really long time, so we're just so excited for that.
I think it'll be a great program. And how do people get involved? Can they buy tickets to it? Do you have sponsorships? How do people get involved with this program?
So we're offering sponsorships currently. We have a number of different sponsorship levels and tiers. And again, if you're interested in sponsoring the event, please contact me and I can send over all that information. Additionally, if you want to volunteer at the event, we love volunteers. If you want to buy tickets, we will have those listed on Eventbrite. So we'll be posting that probably in the next couple weeks or so, a link to buy tickets, whether on our social media, on our website. But if you want more information, please contact me directly. That would be a great way to get in touch.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great event. You said it's the first time since the pandemic, so great to get back out there. And it's at Haverhill Country Club.
Correct, yep.
Now, I know you had mentioned donations earlier, monetary donations, and obviously it's a great event. I know there's a lot of things that go on at all these centers. How do those donations impact your organizations?
They allow us to, so at Pegasus House, we have an art studio. So we do 90% of our clinical groups through art therapy, the CBT, DBT, motivational interviewing. We use art supplies. So, you know, we run how, I mean, between the two houses, we have 30 women.
Sure.
And they use a lot of paint, and creativity. We have spinning wheels, the clay. We take them on outings. You know, because we don't want them to just be in the program. It's, you know, recovery is about having fun too.
Of course.
We're teaching them
Of course,
how
yeah.
to have that fun.
Yeah.
So we take them on outings. Everything costs money.
Of course, yeah, it all adds up, so.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just curious, how do I know you're each from individual organizations, but you all have the same purpose. How does it all intertwine with one another? How do these three organizations work together?
I mean, we're pretty small. I mean, while we have a number of programs and we do have, you know, employees and all that, we're a pretty small organization. I would say we're very close-knit. You know,
A lot of group texts.
Yes.
Most importantly,
A lot
yeah,
of
there you
group
go.
texts, yes.
Yeah.
Our CEO,
And group
Karina,
interviews.
is fantastic. You know, she's wonderful at kind of keeping us all engaged together. Really a great team, kind of community feeling that we have working
Yeah.
together. So, you know, when we have, like, for example, you know, when you reached out to me, you know, to do this interview, I then reached out to these ladies, and, you know, we all kind of support each other. When they need something at one of their programs, and I have a grant I can write to potentially get some financial support for, you know, things at their programs,
you-
I can do that. You know, so we really try to work together
Yeah.
as a team.
It makes a big organization overall where you're able to work together and hand in hand, make some real impacts in the community. So,
It's really an amazing place.
It is.
It's an amazing place to work. I've worked in many organizations, and you know, like Liz was saying, you can call anyone up, text anyone,
Yeah.
say, hey, I need help with the artwork. People are going to show up,
Yeah.
and you can't find that. We all support each other. We're
and
all
you can see
there.
the results as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not only hear about them, you actually see the results, which I'm sure is
Exactly.
a very rewarding opportunity for all three of you. You know, as we start to close out the show, I mentioned earlier before the show started how great it is to watch all your stuff on social media, because you see these people go back to the workforce. You see their lives changing. Tell everyone home about your social media, and then just tell them how to contact you all in case they're interested in learning more again.
So we love our social media. We really try to utilize it as much as possible, whether it be when we have an employee dinner, we love to post pictures of that. You know, when the different programs have events, they do, you know, dances. Donna does these fantastic dances with the girls at Pegasus House
Oh, wow.
and Women's View, so we love posting those. So our Facebook is just, if you just look up Psychological Center on Facebook or
It's right
Instagram, it'll pop right up. You know, so that's a great way to, you know, engage with us as well. You know, you can always message, you know, through the social media,
Sure,
yeah, anything like
Contact
that.
that
Yep.
way. And you said May 6th again, Kentucky Derby party at the Havel Country Club.
Correct.
So don't miss
Yep.
out on that
Yep,
as
we're
well.
excited
So-
about that.
Perfect. Well, I just want to say thank you, all three of you, for being part of the show today. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedules to tell our community about the great things that go on in each one of these organizations. And I just want to say thank you all again for all you do, because, like I said, without you, where do these people turn to? Without you, how can they make that change? And I just want to say thank you all for being
Thank you
here
for the
again.
Thank
opportunity.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank
Well,
you.
again, thank you all for being here today. I want to thank everyone at home for being part of the Merrimack Valley Means Business Program today. If you have donations, you can contact each one of these wonderful women and let them know about what you have available and get them to the people who are in need. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all again for being part in another edition of the Merrimack Valley Chamber Means Business Program. And we look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.